Oh, Sarah Rogers, you asked so nicely, and here it is. I'm Yulia Graham, and if you're looking for perfume content today, there isn't any. I filmed a hair tutorial, so if you're here for the fragrance, thanks for stopping by. There isn't going to be any today. Today is how I style my hair in case anybody cares. Well, I know Sarah Rogers cares, and so this is what we're doing today. It's going to be mostly a voiceover. This is the finished product. I haven't touched it up or anything. This is exactly what it looked like when I did it. So I get comments on my hair a lot. A lot. People ask if they can take photos with me. That happens way too often. I live in a town of 8,000 people, and it happens very, very often that people will ask me. I do tell you in the tutorial that I have no idea what I'm doing, obviously. If you have any questions, because this is going to be the strangest video I ever film, leave it down below, and I hope that this finds the audience that was intended for it. I'm going to go film a bunch of videos, so I'm going to mess my hair up every other which way. I do my hair other ways, and what the heck? If anyone's interested, I can show you a couple of other looks that I do for my shaved hair. So let me just turn around. I haven't even looked, to tell you to be honest. So that's what it looks like. And that was a really sweet request from you, Sarah. So here it is. Like I said, if you have any questions about anything at all, just leave them in the comment. And welcome to my bathroom. Let's see how this happened. And now for something completely different again. So this is probably one of the weirdest things I've ever done. I've never done a tutorial for hair before, but we're gonna try it. This is how I style my hair. I am 52 or something. I'm going to use this Kenra Volume Mousse that I picked up at Wiener's for what? $14.99. It's not my favorite. I usually go for scent. Ooh, speaking of scent, today I am wearing a BDK Gris Charnel because it is rainy outside, and for some reason this perfume makes me think of when it's raining. It's like a white tea or a tea fragrance with some cardamom and spices, and it's just cozy or something. I'm going to speed it up in places and do voiceovers, obviously. So welcome to my humble bathroom. When you go to the hairdresser, I don't know, I don't do this, but at the hairdressers, they always dry your hair a little bit before they put product in, and I just don't do that. I start off, this is the Dyson whatever thing, and I start off right away making the shape that it's going to be. So I'll show you what this one ends up like in a picture here, but I start shaping it up. I should tell you that I'm using the second lowest temperature. So I should also tell you that it is on the highest flow for the air and the lowest setting for heat. And you can see I'm just pulling my hair like every which way but loose up so that the lift is created now, even before we do the round brushing. And I go everywhere just to get some shape and some volume, for sure, some height even in this process. So just forward and up, and it doesn't look like anything right now. I should probably tell you that my hair is cut in a weird way. When I go to the salon, I can't believe I'm doing this. This sounds so ridiculous, but when I go to the salon, I ask my beautiful hairdresser to shave the sides with a 2, and the back is a little bit tapered right now. I'll show you after. But I get her to cut the middle shorter than the sides and the back shorter than the middle. Why do I do that? I find with my hair that works better. So you can see I didn't do anything to make it do this, so I don't know how to tell you what to do, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to take my good old dry bar brush, bristle brush. I don't know, it doesn't have a thing on it. It's a brush. And I'm going to round brush it with the cap on. I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I assure you I don't. I do this really weird thing where I put my foot up on the counter when I'm doing this to stretch my back, because my back is even out today, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Voiceover. So here I am just using the round brush and constant motion. I'm going pretty slow. I've sped this up for so that you don't want to poke your own eyeballs out with your brush from boredom, but I go pretty slow, and I make sure I touch every hair, because my hair is, if I let it dry, it's really just fuzzy and weird. So you can see there's a constant motion upward with the round brush, and I go back and forth, making that motion go upwards and forwards, because that's what works for me. The reason I cut my hair, I have my hair cut the way that I do, is because just in my mind, I think that if the sides are longer and the back is shorter, then the back has a better chance of staying up by itself. And the sides, when they're longer, they give me height more than length. And so I'm just putting the hair dryer right on the hair. It's set at the mid setting, I should say. This isn't hot, but it's not cool either. And I just keep going and moving the hair in every direction, so that when I choose a direction, it will stay there. So I want lots of height. And so I actually, it's counterintuitive, but I pull the brush down when I want it to go up. And so that's just fiddling with that centerpiece. I do the centerpiece differently every single time. Sometimes I just leave it. Sometimes I, like this look, I do a little curly Q, but I just make sure that it's dry and going up, because honestly, this next part is where the magic happens. So now it's pretty much dry, and it's pretty much the shape that I want it. And sometimes I use product in it to keep it up like this. But I don't really need to at this point. I'm going to show you the magic. First, I back comb just a little bit to keep it up. So now that I look completely insane, I'm going to do the part that kind of is the defining moment. I take the thinger off. That's the technical term. Didn't want to bore you with that earlier. I'm using whatever. I ran out of whatever the other hairspray is. So this is Bedhead Tiggy Masterpiece, which I also got at Wieners for $16.99. And I'm going to let this thing do its work. I'm going to put it on the lowest setting and zero heat. And I'm going to spray as I blow. And just let the sprayer do the work. This really is the only thing that I should have filmed. This is what I do. I spray as the hair dryer is touching the hair so that it dries instantly, and I don't have to use too much product. So I'm spraying and blow drying, and that's the trick. That's it. Sometimes I play with this part to give it like a swirl. Let's try that today. And then I leave it in the thing, in the swirl, and I really gently so there's my swirl. Sometimes I like it higher up than others. Today, I'm going to go with this. This is what we're going to go with because I can't imagine this video could get much more boring. So there it is. That is my hair tutorial. I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with this today. This is my 50-year-old, 52 years old, styling my hair.
I don't know what happened with the quality of that video. I was filming using Zoom because I have a nice filter on it. This is no filter. This is just photo booth. And I just wanted to say thank you, Sarah, for the request. That was very sweet. And if you've enjoyed this and you want to see the other ridiculousnesses that I do to my head because it's fun, just let me know. I'm Yulia, and I enjoyed spending this time with you, Sarah. And yeah, leave it all down below. Take care.